Hello and welcome to today's race playlist. Today we're here for episode number 205 on the first race playlist of October, which means the first race playlist will be going out on our new switched up schedules of this going out on Sundays. Of course, we're joined by Gamar,
What's good, y'all?
and today's a sprint episode, and it's Gamar's track choice. So why don't you load it up for us, Gimatarian?
Yeah. Hopefully, see if you get that dub you've been looking for on Motor City here.
God.
Bro, it's been so fucking long, dude. We need to get you that dub.
Yeah.
Let's go with. I'm not gonna fuck around with this. Just pick the Krieger.
Oh, that's right. That button doesn't work. If anybody wants to know, the D-pad on my pink PlayStation controller does not work in the up position, and I've tried every single method that they've said on the internet, including restart your PlayStation, restart the controller, hold down the buttons, and try to clean the buttons out. I've tried every single method.
Did you try pressing triangle?
I'll try it when I get it free.
Alright, sweet. I think you might have to hold triangle here. That might be the.
Okay. Should I hold it like right before I win the race?
Yeah. Like time it out so like right before you cross the line.
Yeah.
You hold it and then your controller gets fixed.
Okay. I'll try it next time.
Taking some wider lines here.
Alright, well that's a fence.
Ooh, forgot it was 2 laps. Take it. And now, actually, I'll give it a minute to say what I was gonna say when it pops up. Had the fast slap on that too. So the playlist title is Thanks, I guess. Because we, thanks to you guys who are watching at home, hit a fucking bonkers milestone of 1 million views on the channel. And something that definitely had to mention here, just because GTA is one of the most, well, actually the biggest game that we play on the channel. And a lot of those views came straight from here and from the shorts from. Got you. And the shorts from the series. So again, appreciate you guys watching our content daily. Again, we post daily, so we've got a bunch of different series on the channel, all different types of racing and whatnot. So appreciate you guys again for showing that support. Don't stop.
And yeah, shout out to everybody for checking out the videos and of course I made a short about it, did a post on different platforms.
Is that Happy Moon Festival thing actually like real? I thought that was a meme that somebody posted and
The shirt?
something. Yeah.
Oh, it's the free shirt you get.
Huh. Yeah, Rockstar apparently posted like a moon thing about the cycle of the moon or whatever. People think it's a GTA 6 thing.
I mean, isn't it just the harvest moon or the autumn moon or whatever you want to call it? But sure.
Yeah, I mean that was what it. He just
Sure.
wants GTA 6 so bad, dude.
I mean, everybody thinks GTA 6 is getting announced this month because they've announced most of their games in October or some shit.
They should just not announce it and then just release it one day. Fuck.
Nah, that's not happening. But I mean, here's the thing: hasn't like every game the Rockstar released got announced and then pushed back anyways? Like, didn't this game
Yeah.
get announced and pushed back? And Red Dead Redemption 2 got announced and pushed back? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if, yes, Red Dead Redemption 2 did, as well as GTA 5. And I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar used AI voices or was affected by the strike in some way, shape, or form.
I mean,
Because AI voices, dude, are wild.
no, I can see the AI voices part. I don't know about the strike part because I feel like the writing part of the story, I would imagine, would be done at this point.
Yeah, good point, yeah. It's just like, just adding in like a bunch of shit, like, you know how GTA is just fucking expansive as hell, dude, and they have like the radio stations and shit like that, like, maybe something for that. Obviously not the story itself being changed at this late in the stage.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Who gets fastest lap?
So you might, yep.
So we did the whole sprint for each of us to get 9 points. Just want to throw it out there. This could be potentially the end of the sprints. I know we've been discussing the changing up some things. I mean, the sprints haven't necessarily added much to the series, so
Yeah.
Basically the sprints. Like I put it in the thumbnail of the videos, and I haven't made the thumbnails past October yet, so I don't have one for episode 210. So we could discuss maybe getting rid of that because it just doesn't really do much. We've spent 7 minutes driving around for 9 points each. Like,
Yeah. And you won most of them.
yeah. I've won 26 and you've won 12 of the 38 sprints we've ever done. In 2022, I won 13 of the 20. 2023, I've won 13 of the 18. So it's one of those things that I wouldn't necessarily be against dropping. So, I mean, it's cool. It's an interesting little segment. I would even potentially say to not necessarily drop it, but go to every 10 episodes instead of every 5.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, right now we are in the middle of the playlist playoff, which has been a little closer in the second round here of the playlist playoff. It is 18 wins for me, 12 for Planetarian, and it is first to 24 to win round 2. So it is doable for me to win this playoff this round. I mean, it is doable for you as well if you win 12 races.
Right.
But
What are you
out of what?
What are you picking?
I'm not gonna fucking tell you what I'm picking.
I'm not gonna fucking tell you. Fuck it. Fuck it, it's the first race.
Bro thinks it's Racing Masters. Don't know what I'm gonna pick.
Good, let's hope for that car.
Like, if it was a race that wasn't, you know, if it was like a regular supercar race, I'll tell you, but something like this that kind of takes the Krieger out of it.
Oh my god. That other side is a bad run up.
Of course, the winner of the playlist playoff round does gain bonus points in that episode and the following episode. As it's round 2, the winner gets 7 points. Their playlist total in whatever episode they win and the following round. So, could see that potentially in this episode. So this video is going out after your final episode of your Need for Speed series, so what do you got coming out for everybody after Need for Speed? And after your video coming out the upcoming week of your RC activities? Like, what can we expect when we get back to, like, full-on content from WAN?
We can expect to see a new F1 solo series from me. I know we discussed this the other day, but I'm going to be doing the solo career mode that is building my team.
Okay, my team mode. Love to see it.
And we're gonna see how we do, just racing all different tracks against AI and really get a scope of my racing. We see a lot of your racing from your perspective on a lot of the videos that we do. So I kind of want to just continue the trend of doing kind of like a let's play kind of thing like we did last month with Need for Speed, but just instead kind of like an F1 game of sorts. So see how that goes. I mean, we see some of my F1 driving from shorts, but
You get to see a full WAN series. I like it.
yeah, get to see those wild ass driving lines.
We'll have to work on a title for the series then. And again, we'll have to figure out the style you want to do it in. If you want to do the 2 races on one episode or 2 races the week that are each their own episode.
Yeah. So I'm like, what you want to do for that? Yeah, but we'll discuss it.
And again, we can figure it out the second week because the schedule just run it the same way, I guess, as we do for our series, where Bahrain's the first week and then you do 2 after that. Because again, we discussed the length of it. If you do only 1 race a week, it's going to be a 23-week series.
Mm-hmm.
So, doing 12 episodes with the races in it that way, it works out better. So, I like that. What else you got in store for us?
Well, we've got KRX Trailblazer videos coming back. I know that was a pretty
Trailblaze
popular
series. Very good.
Yes. I know it was a very popular series last year, and a kind of introduction to RC content in general when we had started that. And I want to kind of bring that back. We're not finished with it. We got a lot of other cool spots to check out driving with that vehicle. And actually, I don't want to speak too much about this because I don't want to make any promises. I just saw something. I was on checking my email today, and I got an email from Track Sucks saying that there was a new TRX4 that was high suspension, like the TRX4 Sport that I have, but like even higher. That shit's like 2 inches higher. And I was like, bro, no way. It's like $500, so I don't know if I'm going to be spending that much. I would be selling the one that I have now if I was going to be buying this one, but shit look dank as fuck. I'll tell you that much.
We'll run the high rings on this track. Sounds cool. I like it.
Yeah. I bet
Got
3.
You got anything else for us?
I've got a couple of individual videos. Ah, fuck. Well, that's what it is.
You still got a high ring.
Yeah.
It's not like you picked the shitty car. The truck's very good against this thing still.
I have a couple like odd and end videos, like doing some more car design series, car design GT7 designer videos.
Those are fun
So
to
yeah, I had a couple of designs that I wanted to work on.
do. I know you got a lot of cars to design liveries for. I mean, you got the Ford GT, you got the VGT. What is it, Peugeot?
Yeah.
I know you at least got those two. Still need designs on them, so.
You heard my bet that I made at the beginning of this?
I did.
It's a really good track.
It's the only time anybody's ever said about Texas Motor Speedway, but yeah.
Just how it's put together. Track my sucker real life.
It does. It is the worst NASCAR track. No, whoever designed it in this did a good job. But the actual race in the track is the only like track that collectively would just like fucking hate this track. So I'm sure you see my message that said for the videos that you can do as many as you want in a week, as long as you have at least one.
Yeah.
Again, I got the schedule set all the way to December. I mean, I went just with the way that we have the schedule set for October content. I don't see a reason to need to change it, so I just went and listed it all the way through. Again, I'm cool with 2 videos a day. I mean, we typically upload content at, let me add this in.
Fastest lap, so.
Yeah. I mean, typically we do content 10 a.m., 12 p.m. So if there's days with slots that are open, I'm all for it. If you got, other things that you want to do, if you say, hey, I'm going to do an RC video, but you're also doing F1 for 12 weeks, then, I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
I think the thing that'll be good for you is, I know when you were doing your hold up custom vehicles. I want that on. Just gotta use this fucking.
Losai or Los Sale.
Yep. I know when you were doing the Need for Speed video that you obviously were frustrated at certain moments with doing it. I think as you do F1, I think it'll be something that won't be as frustrating because it won't necessarily be like I've spent an hour and then I got fucked over and then now I gotta record another hour. Like you're not doing 5 hours recording for an hour video, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see how long it is when we do the video together? It's 2 hours, and it'll be a little shorter because a lot of that time is us each going over maybe some individual things or, again, waiting on each other to press through the loading screen. You can all do that yourself, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the max, it's going to be a 2-hour recording session for you, which is way better than your Need for Speed recording sessions. Considering those videos typically were like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And that's with everything edited and cut down. So I think it'll work out for you. I think you'll enjoy doing that more. Because I mean, that's part of it. If you're doing it and it's kind of just frustrating you and you don't want to do it, then you're not going to want to do it, and it's going to reflect in the content.
Yeah, and it came with Need for Speed. I was very like open about that in the last episode, kind of explaining kind of like my frustration through the little bit of it, because I didn't want to just leave the people who were watching just going through that part and then me not really like explaining why, because it wasn't like to a viewer, it was just me playing the best races that I was doing, and then sometimes I would like throw some races that I'd get, you know, second, third, fourth, and then sometimes I'd throw like a couple of races that I'd lost because I'd lost a bunch of races doing that episode, because I felt like it was important to have all that in there at some point. But they didn't really get to see like all the other shit, like me going through an entire day, like wasting literally an hour and a half on the day itself, getting $100,000 saved up, and then getting busted by the fucking cops because of some stupid ass bullshit.
Bro just got busted by the track limit police there.
Yeah. So I explained that, and I think that's makes track limit and a wreck. And I felt like that made it a little bit of a better episode, as well as me fucking talking shit on all the characters that were being fucking obnoxious the entire time. And yeah.
I like it. I know you're glad to be done with it though, and we can move on to better content and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, and if it's something that we can like together at some point check out the online mode of, and it turns out to be swag. I didn't really get to check out that much when I was just playing it just to get my car, but could be cool. There's a bunch of different racing events that you can do in the actual story mode, so if it's anything like online, it might be interesting to check out. But yeah, definitely good to move away from it and do some different content. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we moved on from the whole project in general, and I think we're in the spot now, starting October, to go and do more or whatever, right? Be open to that. I think is cool. I think that there's definitely some games and some things to check out here in October, and I mean I got some cool games ready to play, so I'm excited for the content that I'll be making solo in this month.
Mm. I'm excited for your dual project there.
On what?
Your dual project?
Oh, the golf one?
Yeah.
I was ready for golf. That
Yeah,
shit-
dude. I mean, the fact that you're doing a video, like, I watched some of your video series, but I've never watched a video series that you've done with a different person. I mean, of course, besides Siobhan, but like that's different. Like,
I mean, of
know nothing
somebody
about
you
this
haven't-
dude, so it's gonna be like,
Of somebody you haven't talked to.
yeah, so that's gonna be really interesting.
Because I've done series with 3 people ever. Like, so, and all those people you've talked to, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, obviously one of them is you, but it was you doing with Trayvon, and then back in Overwatch, we had a series on that you were not a part of.
What? You had a series with K?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I had an Overwatch series with you, and then one with her.
Huh? Oh shit. I guess I didn't check that out at the time, but I now you're saying it, I do remember that.
I think you were in one of the episodes. I mean, wasn't like we
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
It wasn't like we didn't play Overwatch together like every single night. So it's gonna blend all in. What we did for videos with her, what we streamed, what you and I just did together. Like, we played Overwatch all the time, so it wasn't like.
Fuck. There's one track limit there, God.
So, yeah, I did the series with her, and then we've had our series together, and then Trayvon and I did a bunch. I don't think we ever did like necessarily a series together. We just did a shit ton of videos together.
Yeah.
But again,
have to reset.
those are all people you've talked to. 3,
Three.
2, 1, go. Like,
Yeah, so
Like,
this
this is just
dude,
somebody
the
from
fact
work
that I
that-
know nothing about him.
I mean, you.
That's cool.
You seen him like one time for like 1 second when you came in. Like,
And it's also different, like meeting someone in a work setting, meeting someone outside of a work setting, and then meeting someone in like a video setting, because that's 3 different things.
yeah.
Which is why I think I like horror games so much, is because that type of video game genre brings out like so many different
That's a
reactions in
reset.
people.
We'll have to go to the
Brings us-
replay for that one.
Yeah.
Hold up here. Let me. How do I save that? This button. That was wild. All right.
Looks like that type of video game genre brings out like. Ooh.
You had that one.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, bro, wasn't
Fuck!
ready.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, my car. Alright, it's not moving.
The fuck.
I was ready, but then my car just didn't move at all.
3, 2, 1, go. Thought you were still on the replay screen. Yeah, I mean, from my angle, I was next to the checkpoint. You were like in it, and it said out second. So I'm like, okay. That was a good
But
close
yeah.
finish.
Yeah, that was almost. That would have been a good last lap. But yeah, that's why I like watching horror games so much, because that also like invokes a trigger response in people, and that's interesting to watch because everybody reacts differently to being scared. But yeah, no, it's just gonna be dank. I'm not interested in golf itself, but you have been hyping it up, so like it's not something I'm opposed to watching.
The funny thing
And
is,
just
like, neither one of us have touched the game. So it's gonna be even more ridiculous. Like, every time I see him, is you think I got fucked over for hours? Bro, this dude got even more mega fucked over for hours, bro. So on the off chance that I do see him, he's like, I haven't played golf yet. I'm like, guess what? Neither have I. Like, so it's just gonna be ridiculous, the first episode. And there's gonna be like 20 million DJ Khaled references, I can tell you that right now.
did you record it?
No, I just, from our conversations at work, we spend the entire, like, 4 hours just saying DJ Khaled things to each other. It's fucking time. I'll be driving the forest, I'm like, let's go golfing. Let's go to the beach. Like, it's just literally just shit that DJ Khaled says. We just say to each other all day. So, expect that in the video. But, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. And it's gonna be like a testing. We got it set for 3 episodes, and then if we like doing it, then we'll maybe continue that or do other games. Who knows?
Dude can get bodied in a couple race playlist episodes.
I told this dude to get GTA on PlayStation.
Totally get GTA Plus too, just to troll the libs.
He's a big fan of trolling the libs, so I'm sure he will. Oh, we just raced Qatar. We should say that there's a good chance that when the time this video goes out, that Max Verstappen has won a 3rd world championship. So we're hoping that happens. All he's got to do is get 3 points in the sprint.
Speaking of triggering the libs, holy shit, dude.
Max Verstappen winning a 3rd world championship.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. Saturday at 1:30, we will be there. We'll be ready.
Hot ring?
No. We will be there, dude. We are ready. I'm ready, dude. Fucking ready.
Characters are just fucking chilling underwater.
Should get the Max Verstappen store pulled up here on my computer. Because that website is about to crash. Last year when he won the championship, holy hell, dude. It didn't help that I was at my brother's apartment with his extremely shitty internet. So I couldn't get online, but dude. Oh my god. Fortunately, it had saved a shirt and a hat in the cart for me, so I was able to just get it to work when I got home, and I was like, let's go. But yeah, no, the website's about to break again.
No.
(2021) I didn't realize that he had a website that I could buy stuff on, so it took a while to get a hat. But 2022 we'll be there, dude. I'm gonna have to get a new flag, dude. Yeah, I can't buy a new controller. I gotta buy Mac Verstappen championship items. It's more important. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I've experienced twice. And I'm getting ready to experience the third time. Now, it's the first championship is always...
It's like the lunar eclipse or like any fucking solar event.
You'll never experience it again, and then it happens like next year, yeah. Once in 84 years event, and then it's like next year this is a once in a fucking 285 trillion year experience.
Bro, when they have fucking Wikipedia stats about F1, they're gonna just like have to have in brackets fucking, except for if you're Max Verstappen.
I love the stat of there's only 4 drivers that have won 13 races in a season, and Max is 2 of them. That's my favorite. Like, bro, what? Who wrote it like that?
I don't know. I did the fucking. I like that. I like that wordplay.
I mean, he's won 13 this year, and he won 15 last year.
Sounds like a British dude wrote that.
Bro, I fucking hate. Oh my god, when the British people fucking, because I mean F1's a British sport owned by Americans, but it's a British sport, so they like write all their shit in fucking British ways and shit.
Uh-huh.
So they like announce some shit, and it's like Daniel Ricciardo and Yuki Tsunoda extend their contract to 2024. What does that mean, right?
To 2024.
Yeah. Okay, does that mean the beginning of 2024 or the end of 2024? Because if what?
Yes.
Exactly. So if you write that something is to this time, typically that would mean that it would end at that date, right? If it's something that's gonna happen.
It's
like,
probably just to 2024, dude. Like.
Yeah. But okay, so here's the thing. I made the rest of our schedule to 2024. Right?
Yeah. That's probably what I would think it means.
No, they signed their contract through the end of 2024.
Oh.
They signed a contract to race for the 2024 season.
Oh, I like that, dude.
But it's written in a way that says to. Bro, the thing that's the most annoying is when they say from, bro, as a start. Oh my god.
Wow, that's so cool. That's why British people are so
I'm like, bro, y'all
cool.
are fucking whack, dude.
That's cool, dude.
It's not cool, dude. Y'all invent English, don't even know how to fucking use it.
Dude.
Bro can't even spell color properly.
See, when I set my system English to British, that's what I expect my system to, like,
Yeah.
be like, but it's not, ever. Because I like shit like that.
I mean, here's the thing. I like British, like, terms and some of the words, but some of that shit's just like, bruh.
Bro, you should see how they spell the word jail.
I'd rather not. No, I don't really give a shit how they, like, spell the words. That part is just was the meme. I think that when you're just explaining some shit, though, like that's where it's just like, bruh. Saying this on a contract to 2024 when it's for the 2024 season. Like, the fuck? I forgot to write it down, but how many did you have for track limits in the last race? I think it was
2.
Okay. Did you have any in this race?
Just hold on.
Gilmar?
Just one.
Oh, you said hold on. All right. How many laps did you lead in that? One? Two?
Yeah.
One? Okay. All right, we're going into race 5, the randomizer. Points are looking close. 56 for Gamar, 53 for me. And this will be a HSW race.
Is this your shit? Oh, it's not. Huh.
No, it's the randomizer. Well, we're going to have to change it because it's a restricted vehicle, so it's not an HSW race. Randomizer says... Randomizer says it's 5 bonus points for second place.
Oh.
So, I get to be the recipient of the 5 bonus points for second place for once. Let's go,
Wow.
dude.
How many points does that give you?
Gives me 5 more, Gamar.
Yeah, I know. I know. Is that like 98 or is that?
That puts me ahead of you by 2 points now.
Ooh. Okay.
For once, the bonus point actually has like a noticeable impact. Behind by 3 to being ahead by 2. Let's go.
All right. See if you can catch up, mate.
I don't know if you've seen on Instagram that I did invite you to collaborate on that post if you were interested. Oh boy. For the 1,000,000 views.
Got you.
So, if you want to, it's there. Figured you may want to get in on the celebration of it.
I mean, again, I really don't care about the milestone thing.
Yeah,
I'm just.
no, I know
I
that.
just think it's just swag for.
I just
I think
think
it's
that,
swag for like the whole channel as a whole. Like.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. No, I get that you're not like into that, but that's one of those ones that's like, I don't know, feels like bigger ones than some of the other ones to get brought up on the channel sometimes.
no, it is wild that we have 1,000,000 views. Kind of. I feel like you don't get that many views. Like the fact that you've been doing it for so long is kind of why you have that many views, and you should have a lot more subscribers.
I mean, I feel like the last year has really been, which is a main part of what I like, brought up in one of the shorts and brought up in the short and brought up in a lot of that post was like, sure, we had a little bit of success in like 2017, 2016, right? Like, we saw a little bit, but the last year, I mean, we got basically half of that has been basically 2023. December 2022, maybe throw in November, but for the most part, the last 12 months, we'll say, I guess, 'cause October, November was when we sort of had a bigger month. Shorts actually started doing something. So, October, November, December, and then into like this year is really when it popped off. Because we had like 400,000 views in December to March of this year. or December last year to March of this year. Like, so I mean, we had those two, not even counting the rest of this year, which put us like probably at 600,000. And then, I mean, you look at that one Just Cause video that had like 200,000 views since 2016. Like, and there you go, there's most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, we had a few videos back then, like, most of it was the Just Cause videos, but we did have a few of the other ones that did okay. You know, got us 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever, but now, I mean, I can open YouTube Studio, open that app, and there'll be a decent chance that I'll look at a short that says 1,000 views on it. So it's just as we play more games and have more content on the channel, I think that it will only help grow with the content that we put out. I mean,
yeah.
Again, getting to 2,000 subscribers, like, that's the next thing. I mean, we're only like, I don't know where we're at. Are we at? We're at 1,800 or 1,900? Do you know?
I do not know.
So I don't know if it's 1,000
subscribers.
Yeah.
1,900.
Okay, so it's 1,983 at this point. So we're close, dude. I feel like I stole this race win. But that right there is one of the moments why we have lap points. All right, you dominated that race, didn't get the win. Did get the most lap-led points though. I feel that's one of the things we don't necessarily talk about in the series because it doesn't necessarily always happen. But no, that's part of it.
I mean, it's the like most fairest thing that we can do.
Exactly. Did you have any track limits that race?
I had one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a solid way to balance it. I mean, this playoffs is pretty close after 5 races in, 70 to 64. I mean, you've got more laps, led more fastest laps. You just gotta get. If you get those wins, dude, you'll pull away here.
That's what I'm looking for. You getting that bonus really helped you.
The bonus helped me, and we're at a point now where.
I bet too.
All right. We will do hot rings this race as well. Yeah, we're at a point where I could be getting 7 bonus points. I only need 2 more wins this episode. This track has potential to earn somebody some track limit penalties. We have raced it once with track limits, as we did in episode 200. Of course, each week I like to get the tracks that are the race for that week for F1 and NASCAR. Try to get it in there in the playlist. So
Ah,
this is the upcoming, or at the time this video goes out, the race for that day, and you know, want to race those tracks. So I made Qatar in there earlier for F1, and now we got Charlotte Roval in here, which hopefully they don't take off the schedule like it's rumored to be, because this track is one of my favorites, and I'd kill myself. So don't do it.
how would you do it?
What?
If Charlotte, how would you kill yourself if Charlotte's Roval was taken down? Would you like go to the track and like?
I'd go to the track and jump in front of the cars as they're coming by. Yeah.
Nice. That'd be like a good homage to the track.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'll just jump in the track, like, honestly, right here where
Over
we're
the
coming
catch
up
bench?
to. I'll jump, no, right over here, right at this part.
At least give it a reason to get shot down.
Yeah, like right there after the start line, right at that wall. I'll just go there because the drivers always miss the braking point there, so I'll just be like...
Exorbitant value.
Yeah, so if somebody, like, misses the braking zone, I'll just, like, get flung into the barrier.
Yeah, dude. That sounds
I feel like it's a good way to
blissful,
go.
dude. Yeah.
So, Charlotte Roval dies.
200 mile an hour. 200 mile an
dies.
hour. Just 200 mile an hour. Just
They're not going 200 miles an hour at that spot.
199 miles an hour.
No, they're going like 100.
And 67 miles an hour.
I need Charlotte Roval to be in Gran Turismo is what I really need.
I'm going to use my weight up.
Have you got any track limits yet, Gamar?
No.
Nice. Alright. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go. No, this track's been a fucking pain in the ass. This is all.
So I picked this one just because it's one of the ones that we've done quite frequently. And I didn't really want to, like... I think it's the best one that we found, a Charlotte Roval. So I didn't really want to, like, find another new one. I was like, we already have a dang Charlotte Roval. That's a track limit.
Damn it.
I do think that the weight up here is a solid move, though, just because you did bet those 2 points, so...
You should try and save it and get pointed out of it at least.
You're a little glitchy tonight on some of these bits. Oh boy.
Damn it! Damn. I think I went a little too high on the barrier. The car just kind of got carried and caught into it. It's my Ross Chastain moment, dude.
Not a great race for Gamar.
Lost a lot of points there. Hopefully I can get the bonus points. Some randomizer later in the race. Nami Gamar.
The 5-point bonus?
Yeah.
It's only once per episode that our randomizer's allowed.
Oh no. Well, we just gotta come back then. Not mean.
You do, yeah.
Do you not mean?
So that race, dude, oof. You entered with the same amount of points as you left because you got 5 for second place. then you bet 3 or bet 2. Had a track limit, or you gained 1 point because you used your weight up, which is 1 point, had 1 track limit, lost your bet of 2 points. So, meanwhile, I won the race.
This is a good track, so. Alright.
Again, you gotta win the rest of the way if you don't want me to get the win in this round of the playlist playoff.
I bet 3.
How many bets can you do in an episode?
Can't you do 3 or 2?
I don't fucking know. Pretty sure it's only 2.
Okay, then never mind.
And let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do 2 bets per playlist.
Alright. Tag, you're it.
Tag, you're a clown. Bro got tagged as a clown. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's a
no.
reset. Three, 2, 1, go. Bro, I would have fucking bodied some clowns in Gran Turismo, like. Damn.
You want to?
Oh, I'm feeling good, dude. Yeah, no, I'm feeling ready. Ever since that episode of Racing Champions, dude, where I pulled up and went all forward the wheel, confidence all time high with the wheel, dude. That's the track limit
For me?
for me.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't go off the track.
I was about to say. About to say. About to say you didn't get that
You're
lap
done.
point.
You're done.
No, but the confidence for the wheel, dude, is real now. Feeling good.
Damn it.
Damn, that's unfortunate. I mean, there was some of those tracks, like whatever that Croatia one was. I don't know what it's called. But the second one we did in the episode. Oh, Dragon Tail, that one.
Dragon Tail, Dragon Tail. Let's all go to Dragon Tail.
That's a reference to
Come
something.
along. Huh?
That's a reference to something.
Yeah, Dragon Tales. It was a show on PBS Kids. When you were kids.
Yeah, I knew it was something else.
That was the fucking shit, dude. That was my shit. I love that show, dude. There's the fucking baddie dragon, the pink one. I don't remember her name, but
I don't remember this show. I remember this. I remember it being called that. But there used to be
Dragon
some
Tail?
heat, bro.
wait, you were called Dragon Tail? That was your nickname?
No, I said I remember the name.
Oh. There's also this like Siamese cat show.
There was a lot
It
of
was-
flames back in the day as a kid, dude. Like the
Bro,
little kid
honestly.
shows, bro.
Bro, there's Luna and the Star, dude.
Don't sleep on my boy Thomas the Dank Engine.
Oh, that was good too.
Bro
Yep.
had that dog in him.
Yep. Nah.
You know who else had that dog in him? Bro, Bob the Builder had that dog in him, bro. That was my boy. It's my boy.
Bob was cool.
We go way back, dude. We go way back to like 2001, dude. Yeah, nah, don't sleep on Bob the Builder. Ah, that's another fucking track limit. That's unfortunate.
One for me.
That's 3 now.
Don't fuck up.
Oh no!
You fuck up.
No.
Well. Oh. Well. You done? Damn it. So, today, the most beloved mayor of literally all time, Brandon Johnson from Chicago, he...
So you said you had a 1 track limit?
I had one, yeah. He said he was
Who had
asked.
fastest lap?
You did.
All right. So with that, your boy did win round 2 of the playoff.
Good for you.
So that does give your boy 7 bonus points.
Right now?
Yep.
All right. Nah, it's okay.
And
It's all right.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I know. Take them. Enjoy them. Enjoy those bonus points. Have fun. All
So
right.
of course, in the next episode, there will be the beginning of round 3, which I believe requires 32 wins and 10 fastest laps. And the winner of that does get 10 fastest lap points, or 10 bonus points for winning that. Of course, this win, those points do carry in the next episode. Alright, so tell your story about however the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, the most beloved mayor, Brandon Johnson, Chicago. This
Sorry, I
dude.
don't pay attention to Chicago things. Sorry.
Have to reset. 3, 2, 1, go. He was asked today, because as you know, many people know that Chicago has been taking on thousands of migrants over the past couple of months that have been coming in from the southern border, bust up from Texas, because he said that Chicago was a sanctuary city a couple of months back. Well, or when he was running for election. Well, now he was asked again if he changed his mind on if Chicago was a sanctuary city. He said, no, keep sending them.
Oof.
Just like, this dude is blatantly disregarding his constituents and the people of Chicago, because they do not want migrants there. And this dude is just like, send them in, dude. Like, and he also, not only that, But he said the protesters who don't agree with allowing migrants into the city. Oh, I thought you were gonna call a thing on that. The protesters who don't agree with allowing migrants into the city, which he says protesters, but it's just the people who are the citizens of Chicago. I mean, they're not protesting anything. They literally just don't want that. Like, that's the sentiment. It's not a protest. It's just you not fucking listening to the people.
I mean, it would be protesting if you're going
oh, yeah,
calling
okay,
out
yeah.
the leaders. But yeah.
Yeah, good point. So it's like, bro, and he said to all these people, he said,
Cry harder, Copozo, basically.
no, he's like, don't turn on your morals or something like this. He's like, don't be those people who turn on their morals. And he was referring to just turning away, like, people who are in dire need of help, because it's what the Democrats say, which, again, there are immigrants who are in a situation where they need to get out of their country. But that doesn't mean come up to a different country through the border. I mean, they can, because our border's open and our country does nothing about it. But I'm just saying, like, not all those people, like, there's a process, and not all those people that come in from the border illegally are good people. Actually, a majority of them are not. And
Remember when Donald Trump was called a racist for saying Mexico wasn't sending their best? Remember that quote? Remember that?
Well, they call Trump out for a lot of shit.
Yeah, but do you remember that? That was like one of his
Yeah.
first things, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. No, they screwed him.
That was like day one, bro. This dude said Mexico is not sending their best. I remember watching his presidential announcement on YouTube.
Bro, and the other day, real quick, the other fucking day. This
How many did
dude-
you lead in that, real quick?
I think 2.
Okay.
The other day, fucking Trump said it was asked what we should do about the shoplifters, and he's like, "We should shoot them all. We should shoot them." As they're going out of the store,
There,
I'm like, "Bro, that is absolutely wild."
Chris said we should shoot him. Oh my god.
It's like you can't. I don't think we should shoot people who are coming out like
Yeah,
that.
oh boy.
But it's fucking
That's kinda
hilarious
wild.
that he said that. Like,
That's wild, bro. Bro said we should shoot him. Oh my god.
I mean, you just need to shoot one. Like, it's really all it takes.
Need to shoot one. Can you guys not get political? We're just trying to enjoy some gaming. It's one of my favorite comments, dude. Of all the comments we got on the channel, that's one of my favorites.
Mine is, are you dumb or something?
Oh my god. That's a reset.
My god, you're fucking soft.
Me?
Me.
3, 2, 1, go.
One, go.
You said I'm soft? Or you're
No,
talking
I'm
about the commenters?
No, you. I
Why?
was making a joke because you called the reset, but.
That's a reset. How is that soft?
3,
3, 2, 1, go. Nah, how is that soft though?
It
You're
was a meme.
Okay, about to say, if you're gonna make a claim like that, you better fucking.
No.
You better have a fucking, like, reason. Oh, that's another reset. Oh,
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, no, I always like the. It's always the ridiculous comments we get. We had one on one of our shorts from the last race boss. Somebody said, "I would have switched games." It was the one that we did on the casino track with the hot rings, and you almost flipped me over a wall, so then I almost tossed you over the wall, and I like won the race in the last second. Dude said, "I would have switched games."
It's like, alright.
I really wanted to like comment back. I'm like, cool, but we're making a video, so we can't
Who's
really
my
speak.
Nick?
Bro can't like. One of us really can't like rage quit out of a fucking race because we're doing 16 races, and also neither one of us would rage quit out of a race like that over that.
You have. Not in the middle of the playlist, but at the end.
I mean, race 16 when I fucking lost, but not like race 7 or race 8
Yeah.
because I barely lost a race.
Oh my god!
Let's go,
no
dude.
way, dude.
Damn. I guess Need for Speed didn't help you there, dude.
Nah, dude, that was the only fucking other thing that fucked me up in Need for Speed was when I was driving around. Like, you could drive through a bunch of shit in the game. Like, it was a lot like those arcade games where you could just drive through fucking everything.
Oh, I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. Let's go.
Where you could drive through everything, and the only other thing that got me was, like, you could drive off-road a lot. And there were some trees that you could drive through, and other ones, like, if they were thick enough, like, you couldn't drive through them. So, and they were mixed together, like, it would be a forest of trees that
That
you could, like,
sounds
drive through or
fucking
just
terrible.
knock a bunch over. Yeah. So, I would always, like, do these jumps, and then my car would, like, turn slightly. I'd jump over all the trees, and then there'd be one, like, thick tree, but thin up at the top, and it would fucking stop me in the middle of the air. And...
Damn.
It would fuck my car up because it would hit me sideways and it would, like, I'd have to respawn all the time.
Feels bad for Gamar. Okay, yep, understandable. This is the only car, like, racing it that gives the same feel of, like, using the racing wheel in Gran Turismo. Like, once it starts to fucking spin, you're just done and it's over and you're gonna die.
I mean, I'm just done in general, dude. This car's totaled.
Oh yeah, bro, mine's cooked. Mine's been cooked since, like, I hit the barrier on lap 1 and had that second reset. Oh, I missed the fucking checkpoint and then flipped and spun under a bridge. Oh, alright.
At least you got a new car.
Alright, I'm using a weight up.
Perfect.
Three, 2, 1, go. Bro, I like drifted and flew into that barrier and then spun onto the bridge. Damn.
Oh, there's a reset.
Almost. We got a little more room. A little more distance. 3, 2, 1, go. I feel like that reset was a good strategic move in a situation like this where it's only a 3-lap race, so each lap point's worth a little bit more.
Yeah.
No! Damn. At least you got fucked up on that too.
Alright, let's go.
Damn, if I didn't hit that fucking grass. That's a reset.
Reset.
Three, two, one, go. So I seen that you commented on the short about Daytona being a little easier with the wheel.
Yeah.
I definitely think it is just from like the cornering, because you can just hold that shit and, you know, turn it like a wheel. So you're not really putting in like a million little corrections in the corner. You kind of just hold it and you go. So it definitely is smoother in that part of the track, for sure.
Yeah, it feels very uncontrollable with the controller, and
Yes.
just the fact that like you've told me that it feels like a completely different driving experience.
That's a reset. I mean, literally, like, the wheel does feel like how these cars just, you know, they're a little uncontrollable in every single fucking corner. If you're going like flat out, you gotta put a little bit more input into it, and if you ever correct it slightly, you're fucking dead. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. That's how like day one of the wheel felt for me. It's gotten a little better.
Nice. Ah, to reset.
What?
Wait, did I hit you?
No!
Oh, okay, then you're good. I was driving in first person, so I thought that I had hit on you. I was trying to get a short moment.
God. That was... Bro. That was fucking wild. I like steered way clear of you, and you're like, that's a reset. And I'm like, bro, there ain't no fucking way, dude.
I'm not getting a short one anyway.
Oh my god, dude. That's fucked.
Bro, it is so funny, dude. I was so far away. You were nowhere near me. Oh my god. That's great. You better use an adder.
Yeah,
Or Nero.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it.
Are you doing it?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I don't know if I'm a Nero or not.
You can use a Thrax. You have a Thrax.
A Thrax? No.
Well, Wan's perfect plan.
Okay, I'll just use this shit.
How do we each pick the same fucking car, dude? It's Le Mans. We just both had this car in our mind.
Yeah. I was thinking about picking the RE7B, honestly. I just didn't want to get fucking cucked by
That's a
your
fucking
car choice.
That's a massive track limit for me and a little track limit for you. Holy hell. I gotta absolutely fucking rip Bozo McBozed in that corner, dude.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I'm typically the best of us.
Yeah, it doesn't typically happen to me. Pardon me.
So you're me? Yeah, you're not. You're kinda not you. Well, that's 2 track limits for your boy in 1 lap, so that makes this race very interesting. After the incident that unfolded in one of the races, I don't remember which one it was, or one of the episodes. I don't know if it was last episode or 2 episodes ago. We did change a rule with that. If you get disqualified due to a track limit, you gotta just pull over out of the way.
The fucking top turn is pretty rough, dude.
Yeah, that bit was wild. I managed to avoid it that time, but oh my god.
That's a reset. 3, 2, 1, go.
I bet Le Mans is wild with the wheel, dude.
Try it again.
Fuck. No, I haven't.
Oof, is that their track limit, or do you just save yourself?
No, I did at the top of that hill.
Get their track limit?
I did get a 3rd track limit, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, we got 2 laps to avoid getting a track limit. Of course, it would be beneficial to you. It wouldn't. It'd bring you a little closer, put you back in this playlist.
I still have only the 1 track limit.
I got fucking lucky on that one that the curb ended. So I slid over the curb, but I was still touching it as the curb ended, and then I was good.
It was a good track.
Damn, that was fucking close to being the 4th track limit penalty. To be honest, you've kind of killed it in this track so far anyways, so... Will be a good showing for you points-wise, but me getting disqualified would gain you at least 1 point out of it, and would prevent me from getting 5. Right on the edge of the track limit there again. It's gonna happen. The top of the hill was the most likely spot. Of course, that's where 2 of the 3 occurred. Alright, I'll take the track limit penalty there.
And disqualification last.
That was strategic, actually, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. I'm waiting to hear your
So,
reasoning for being a failure.
if I take a track limit intentionally, I lose 5 points for second place. Alright?
Yep.
And whatever lap I led. So I led 1 lap. So I would lose 6 points. If I stay within the track limits, I lose 7 points.
Ah. I see.
I just
Because
thought
it's
about
just disqualification and not
that. Exactly.
the actual
So
points itself. Gotcha.
I think I just discovered a loophole in that rule.
Oh my god! Ah, that's the worst thing ever! Ah, Gamar, you're a cheater! Ah, you're the worst! If you win, that's not the reason why. That's supposed to be my reaction. Did I do a good, Gamar?
Congratulations, Gamar.
Did I do a good? Can we do a different class?
Um,
Oh boy.
no. Okay, let's see what the randomizer says. Alright, triple fastest lap point. See, it said boar race, but boars are off-road vehicles, so. Try, let's do a
Off-road,
coupe
I don't
race.
know. Oh boy. Alright. See what I got for coop. At the end of this, you're gonna be cooping, my guy. Huh, get it? Huh, get it? Huh, get it? Huh.
Well, I'm about to get clapped in this race.
I don't know what to use.
Yep.
I mean, this thing looks fucking fast as shit. Okay. This might be a bad decision.
Nobody's ever put their roof up to start a race before.
Alrighty. Is the Ocelot... Oh, wait, what is the name of this thing? Ocelot Jackal? Versus what are you driving? A Windsor?
The Windsor drop, boy! It's about to be a Windsor fucking disqualification, boy.
Oh no, the bar! I feel
Oh,
like this car has got good acceleration. Or just like good stats in general compared to car overall.
bro, oh my god. I'm driving a fucking boat, dude. In the wet. Well, so it should work. But I'm driving this fucking, like... The shit has... Oh my god. It's literally a fucking, like I'm driving my yacht, but just on a racetrack. And then it doesn't have off-road tires, and it's raining.
Oh.
Well, there's one track limit. I hate it here, dude.
Mid cars on mid park, dude. I mean.
Oh no, I got another track limit. Oh no, I got another track limit.
No,
Oh no, I got disqualified.
No.
Damn. I'm so sad.
No.
What will I ever do?
No. What are you gonna do? Could drive around with my car and get good shots.
Bro, I can't even keep up with your car.
I can't even keep up.
I'll drive slower so we can get some good shots.
No, just fucking finish the goddamn race. Oh my god. And what's the randomizer? Triple fastest lap points? Oh my god.
Oof.
Oh, these last two races I've got
dude.
clapped, bro.
Oof.
You've won 3 races, and you are 11 points behind me, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude.
With you getting a bonus.
Bro, I don't even know how this fucking maths out,
And
dude. I know how it does, because you got...
We have the sprint, the handicap from the last episode.
Well, so here's the thing.
Losing.
The handicap from the last episode gave you 10 points. Alright, the sprint doesn't mean anything because we each got 9 points. I've got more bonus points. You've got 5 and I've got 12. Thing is that you've got 1 more fastest lap than me. You have 1 less lap led than me. But the thing that's helping you is you've got 3 wins, which gives you 10 points each. But on top of that, you've gotten 40 points for second place, right? Because each second place gives you 5 points. I've got 80 points because I've won 8 races. But I've only got 1 point for second because I've only finished second once. I've got disqualified twice.
That was it.
So you have 70 points from race results. I have 85. So even though I've won so many more, you've finished second to me every time. Every time, all but one time that you've won, I've got disqualified. So puts you in a good spot. I mean, we're on race 10. It is doable.
I mean, I like races like this, but I feel like this track might not have been the best one. Maybe a shorter one.
I mean, there's no way, dude. Even I'm trying it now because it stopped raining. Because the raining, like, that fucked me up. I'm trying without the rain, dude, and I couldn't stay off the fucking wall. Like,
I don't know, maybe it's just the fucking class. This classic car is fucking shit. I didn't know Coops was so bad, dude. I was thinking this was compacts.
God, I can't fucking. Yeah, no, this shit.
The achievement for the least races won. If I win this playlist,
You're gonna need to have me get disqualified a few more times though to do it without getting that many more wins, right? Like,
yeah, you're right.
because here's the thing: now you got to start getting wins, just in general. Because I'm not gonna keep getting disqualified, right? Like,
Right, but I do have momentum
You
at this
do.
moment. That magical thing that is here, but it's kind of invisible that you can't see. It's more of a mental thing.
I mean, it's only fitting coming off of the last episode where we each collectively set the record for um, most multi-race disqualifications from track limits and the most multi-race disqualifications from track limits in one episode. We each had 4 in the last episode. It's also the first race that we both got disqualified from. This is what we need to see.
Decided to go with the truck.
I think we should do, if you get disqualified, you lose 5 points.
Think so?
Yeah, because then at that point, it kind of does the opposite, right? Because I got disqualified because I lost 6 points, right? If I stayed on the track, I would have got a 7-point penalty, right? Because so if you think of that, if you get disqualified, you lose the 5 points you get for second place, plus anything that you led for a lap, plus you get a 5-point penalty. So at that point, I would have got a 10, or I would have got an 11-point penalty essentially on Le Mans instead of a 6-point penalty. So it would have been beneficial for me to stay on the track and take a 7-point penalty instead of an 11-point penalty.
Right, but what about the times that you get a regular disqualification just from being 30 seconds back?
You don't get disqualified for being 30 seconds back, you get a DNF.
Oh.
That's its own thing. That gets you 1 point.
Isn't there another thing you can get disqualified for, though?
I think if you
Like if you pick a...
if you pick a Devastate or a Pariah or Buffalo SDX, but that's its own disqualification category. This is disqualification for track limits.
Oh, okay.
Disqualification from that is just you don't get any points. It's its own category. So, yeah, that won't result in you losing any points. That's just you're being a fucking bozo. I think you can also get disqualified for ignoring the weight up on the end of a race or some shit.
Some shit.
Or a reset or something. You want that reset up?
Yeah.
Three.
Why not?
Actually, this should be you.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I think a 5-point penalty for track limit disqualification is the move. I know we
Alright.
took that out because I think the points went up, but then neither one of us thought of that loophole that you could do that and potentially lose less points.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that sort of comes up in like a rare scenario where you're second and you've only led like one lap. Like if I was second and I'd led 3 laps, right? Then it would have been beneficial for me to stay on the track. Because at that point I would have lost 8 points for getting disqualified and 7 for the track lap penalty. But again, it just avoids that rare scenario. But that's also why I wanted to put it at 5 points and not like any higher, because then you're just losing shit ton of points for disqualification. But 5 basically equals out to what you would gain from getting second, so that's why it's 5.
Oh, what a beautiful turn. Flow state with this race, dude.
What about this race?
Flow state,
Sure.
having a good.
Fucking hell. Can't stay off a fucking wall.
Bro, my car is not accelerating. I've been in first for a really long time.
Of course, if we do get into a scenario where you win all the remaining races, there is no more list off. So, it comes down to purely points. The only way we'll ever see those rules again is if we tie in points.
Surprised I didn't see another weight up from you.
Nah.
I mean, still one lap, anything could happen, but.
You dominated this race, so we'll just move on to the next one. No point in burning that now when who knows what's coming up next.
I like the car better than the truck, but I like how the truck drives more. I feel like it's just got a little bit more power down on the track than the car does.
I think the truck is good on this track as well. I mean, it was the car that I used to test this track with, and we raced on all the time. I haven't built a track specifically with the car yet. Not that necessarily matters, but I think it is just like
They do drive slight bit different.
I think that the lower power on the street circuits do help, and the car has a little bit more.
I really needed that to catch up here. Looking real good. Now for an Aesop fable. The dolphins and the whales were at war with one another.
We didn't
and while
ask.
the battle was at its height, the sprat stepped in and tried to separate them. But one of the dolphins cried out, "Let us alone. We'd rather die fighting than be reconciled by you."
Okay. I didn't get fastest lap though, so we'll take that. I'm ahead of you by 2 now.
Hey Siri. What's a sprat?
Sprat is the common name applied to a group of forage fish belonging to the genus Spratus in the family Clupidae. Shall I continue?
No, you're good. Thanks, Siri. Preesh. You learn something new every day.
Oh yeah. What is this?
Chiliad Super Speedway. It's
Oh,
old
it's
worn
this
out
one.
Super Speedway with 30% banking, locked to hot ring Everons and Sabres in sports. Update to include Hellfire.
This feels like it's been on the fucking playlist since the hiring Hellfire came out. Because it has. Alright.
Yeah, it says.
It's also
Time to
because we
remove
raced
this
it in the Hot Ring Showdown stream.
Yes, that's right.
Alright. Get some live scoring in here, playlist. That lap lead puts me ahead by 3. You gotta get a run here.
Damn, you cut me out.
Head by
Fuck.
4 now.
Nope, you're not spinning on my watch. Heroes never die. Ah, man.
Head by 5.
Let's see what we got here.
Alright, ahead by 4. It's good.
Here we go, here we go. Oh,
Yes!
damn it! Ah, I thought that would be
Yes.
enough.
Yes!
Wait. It says I finished first. Did it say you finished second?
No, it said I finished first.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Said you finished first?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll have to take a look at lap times then to determine who wins it. Because your car is in the background, but my character's here.
385.
Yeah, mine says 290, so we'll take it.
Damn it. All right. Good race. Good race. Yeah, no, it looked like you won that, but best lap goes to me though. All right. No, you're up by 8, 9,
9.
69. Oh, this boy.
This is the one where someone said that they'd quit out because they lost.
This fucking Shrek.
Alright, we'll do another live points here. Oh,
Comment down below if you like live points.
Currently up by 9 here. We'll see what happens. Oh, little drift. When with the truck. Okay, I like it.
That's a reset.
Damn. I thought bro, I think if you didn't have the truck, I think that I could have just... I don't think you would have launched. What happened? Oh, God.
Hold on.
Bro got the out of bounds checkpoint because there's multiple around the track. The bozo who made this fucking race didn't put his extra checkpoints far enough away. And you must have hit that one when you launched out of the track. I don't know if there's a way back in, honestly.
I'll find one, trust me. Bro, it's such a shitty fucking, like, area to have that wheel fucked up like that, too.
Yeah. Going around, seeing there's another way back in, maybe.
I'm in.
Are you?
Yeah. I think I wouldn't get back in here, dude. Fuck out of
Well, it
here.
didn't look like there was a way back in on that side.
Nah. I slipped into the sun.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's stupid that...
I think you called the reset over here, though. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go. I really like this track, though.
Yeah, because if you look at the track map, you see the checkpoints aren't, like, that far out. That puts you 8 behind now. Or I'll say 8 ahead, because that's what we're doing the last result. Throw it off in the last count.
Just say 8 to go.
Well, no, because... Yeah, that checkpoint's, like, right there, dude. You got tossed into it. Alright. 7 ahead now. Six ahead. 5 ahead.
Oh my
Damn.
goodness! Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Can't believe I avoided that. I was worried about that last lap too.
That was not what I fucking needed to bounce off the wall and do. That's so dumb, dude.
Yeah, that sucks. Last lap too.
Alright, I got fastest lap.
Last turn.
That means we
Each recovered
are
8 point.
tied on points.
Going to the last 2 races. Oh.
These laps led here are gonna be crucial on these tracks.
It's cool how we tie like in the game too.
Yeah, I like when the points do like some sort of lining up. This is a good one though.
Ah, fuck.
Just don't pick the shitty fucking electric car and just pick the Tally GTO, dude.
I always just hated this track. Dude, this is like the one track that I've made that I've not been good at.
Didn't the reverse one you're better at?
Yeah.
Oh no! Fucking not the best landing. Damn, how do we both hit that same wall, dude? I feel like lots of times when you're the second car, you watch somebody and you just follow them in the same spot.
Yeah. There's the track limit.
Oh, track limits on this track will be interesting. That does put me ahead by 1 point.
Didn't you hit the wall too?
I didn't hit a track limit in that area. I bounced off the wall and spun around.
Oh.
Alright, that puts us back even on points then.
Getting a burger shot?
Getting fucking bodied is what's happening.
No, those walls are a pain in the fucking ass, dude. Because they like stick out. They're kind of like stairs, but fucking even more annoying. It's like the tire wall, but even worse.
Oh my god.
Could have recovered that a little bit better. Damn.
Alright, that's me ahead by 1.
Wait, I thought we were tied. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Well, we were tied. Then you got a track limit. Well, that's
Oof.
we're tied again then. But yeah, so we're tied in points, and then we've each led 1 lap, we each had 1 track limit, so we're back to tied.
If you recovered fast as hell from that, do you have to respawn?
No?
Oh, okay. I thought you had to respawn. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
No, I just spun around. There was a gap between a fence and the track, and I was back on it.
Okay. Come on, dude.
That's big. That's big. That's also big. That's also what she said. Boy.
Pause on all that, dude.
Pause on her saying that's big.
No,
Guess if
pause
you're
on
gay.
you saying that's big.
Well, that's another point for me, so I'm ahead by 1 again.
It's alright, you'll overshoot it here and cause yourself another track point. Hey, you didn't. Good boy.
I was really like hoping to break the seat flyby. That's what I was really hoping for. I was like, I was ready. I was anticipating it.
Nice blocking. Nice blocking. That could have been really bad. Oh, come on, dude.
What the fuck? And I went over the curb, so I guess it's a track limit. I don't fucking know, dude. Guess we're back tied again, maybe? Who the fuck knows anymore? We each have led 2 laps and have some
Bro,
track
really?
limit penalties. Is that a win track limit?
Well, my fucking... I don't know if I crashed where there's the part with the curb, but I flew off the side of the track in one area. I don't know. The fucking jump was really bad, so I'd have to look back at that.
Oh my god. There's no ass fun there, dude.
Oh my god. Damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to win out the last race.
Hey, you did way better in this than you thought you were going to, dude.
Good, I guess?
I mean, you got 2 laps led.
It's not gonna help me though when I need to get at least decent amount of points. When I'm ahead, right?
I mean, how many track limits do you have? 1? So, I mean, you need 5 points. I got fastest lap, so you need 6 points. Let's see what fucking track it is, dude.
Mount Vista. Could be. I don't know if it was out of the race playlist yet or not. No. Ooh.
Okay. Talk about a super showdown, dude. Alright, you need 6 points here
Okay.
Good move. Good move. I did consider it.
I don't know if it's the right move though. Those straights are gonna hurt with this car.
You gotta build up a big enough advantage through some of these corners. This section's where I think you can build a little bit of an advantage. See what you got on the acceleration down the straight. Alright, that puts me ahead by 5.
Like the position I'm in as of right now, but that things could change very, very quickly. Staying focused on the race for now, just seeing how this plays out. What's the best move, best strategy.
Alright, 4-point advantage for me. Three-point lead.
You're cutting it very close here. Every lap you're getting closer and closer. You'll be right on my ass the 5th lap here. Fuck! Ah. Not good. Car just doesn't want to do what it's doing right now. That'd be great. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my god!
Alright.
Wow. Whew, man. Where does that put us? Well, why is that my...
Damn, dude. That's unfortunate, Kumar.
You got fastest lap. What does that put us at for points? You had one lap there in the fourth lap when I crashed.
Alright, you got the dub by 1 point, Kumar.
Let's go. Still got the celebration though.
Had to fucking lead 2 in that race. I knew it. I knew I had to lead 2.
Bro, I came down really close. It was a very intense episode, dude. Entire time.
It was those 2 races that I got disqualified in that really fucking changed it.
100%. And honestly, that was before the change of where you get fucked up more by you kind of quote unquote loopholing the system. I don't really, it was a loophole, but I don't really think it was like the worst kind of loophole that you could have come up with.
No, but I
to
think,
get
I mean,
points.
it gained me points or helped me
Yeah, it did.
because that would have came down to 2 points in the end instead of 1.
Right. So, but I mean, like in the future, I think it definitely would fuck you up a lot worse.
Well, I mean, in the
So
future,
you
you would have
did
won
get-
by 11 points.
Yeah, you did get a very close close out of it, but regardless, it just barely pulled it out there. I think it made it more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the disqualification on the Le Mans race, I'm not mad about. That's whatever. Like, that was just bad racing by me. The other fucking race, just to lose it with a, shitty fucking car. I mean,
Yeah, that was fucking.
that
was just
kind of
unlucky.
sucks, but I mean, that's the nature of the playlist at the end of the day. I mean, I guess I could have tried to stay on the track and try to avoid getting track limits, instead of just intentionally getting 4 and quitting the race. That could have been a smarter move, but I mean, I did 1 lap just to see how it would perform in the dry, and I literally slid off the track instantaneously. So I think
Yeah, that car didn't really seem too sturdy.
So I think even had I stayed on the track, I just don't think there would have been like any real chance of winning that race or not getting a track limit. So I mean, I'm not like too mad about it. It's just kind of annoying to lose because of that. But I mean, that's one that you say, in episodes you said, like, I know the last place you said you would won without like anything wild happening or any like controversy or anything. I think this one here is just a fantastic win by you. You literally just pulled up and won. I mean, there's nothing to look at in this to be like you won because of that, right? Like, it's not,
Yeah.
oh, you won on a list off. Like the last one you won a list off, or some of the other ones, like there's some shit that took place. This one here was purely just, I made a mistake in a race, and I mean,
I also think that I've been doing a lot better more frequently. Like I've been, not that I've found my own kind of driving style. I take odd lines, but I take odd lines in a way where it's starting to work for me. gotten a little bit better at racing, a little bit better from what you've showed me from games that we've played, and I think that's paying off a lot.
No, you definitely got better. I don't think we're gonna see like times where an episode is just purely like, or times where we have like that dominant win streak that I had. Right, where I won 30 something races or 30 something race playlists and didn't get beat for 8 months. Like I think the time of that is over in the playlist. I mean, you've won 2 of the last 3. Like, I don't think we've said that in a playlist in a while. Like, you know, when have you won 2 of 3 playlists in the last, like, long time, right? I think maybe the racing wheel and playing list were, like, close to each other, so maybe then. But, I mean,
Yeah.
outside of that, when have you won 2 of the last 3, right? Like, and I mean, this one here, dude, you pulled up and won, you won 6 races and won the episode. Like,
Oh yeah, so it was a little bit of the, like, I know you didn't, you said that it wasn't just me pulling up, or it was just me pulling up, but like it did have a little bit of WAN luck as well in there.
I mean, yeah, but that comes with any of it. I mean, that just comes with the racing. You don't have to win the most races to win a championship. I mean, you know, or to win anything, right? Like, because think of it basically each week's almost like a mini championship, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's how I look at it.
So if you win like a racing championship, you can win. You don't have to be the best, like the most winning driver. You just gotta be consistent, right? And that's kind of like one of the things for racing that's interesting is that you can get a bunch of solid results and get it on points and not like, oh, I won 10 races, but you know, the other 5 or you know, the other 10 races I finished 18th, right? And somebody can get 1 win but finish second all the other times, which I think is interesting in racing. That's just unique to see, and I like that. I mean, that's kind of what I've said, obviously, throughout different things on the channel. You know, we talked about like NASCAR point systems and things like that, right? Like their point system's purely just fucking whoever wins one race at the end by making it through rounds of elimination and bullshit. Where it just used to be whoever was the best, most consistent one. And I mean, the last time that they ever had that format, Matt Kenseth won the championship by winning 1 race in the whole season. It was just super consistent, and that's all. You know, that's what I like to see, somebody winning by consistency, because that's important. You know, it's not purely just wins. So,
Yeah.
you know, I won 10 races in this episode, but I mean, I wasn't consistent with it. I mean, you led 8 more laps than me, and in, you know, those 6 races that I lost, 2 of them were me throwing off the fucking road. Like,
And I think there was like one where I did really, like, you kind of stole it from me at the
oh
end.
yes, I stole the win from you in the end. You led the first 4, and I won the last lap. So again, that's the thing, being consistent with it, and that was one of the things I mentioned in that
Yeah.
moment. Was that's where it's beneficial to have the lap led points, right? That helped
Yeah,
you
fucking
win the
killed with that.
episode. Because, I mean, you came into the episode and won, or basically, you know, dominated that race, and won the race. And I mean, that race being consistent helped you, right? You don't have to win the race to win the episode. That's one of those that really showed it, because I mean, I crossed the line first, but you got all the points out of it that matter. Those lap lead points do have a big impact in it. I mean, if you win a race and lead every lap, that's essentially like you finishing first and second because of how many points you get out of it. So,
Oh yeah, when you used to fucking absolutely pull up, that's kind of how you did win by so many points, is because I'd get fucked over by the fact that you'd win and then you'd get the lap lead points, and that was basically like a second one on top of it. And that was when like we had it so that the points were not really as like fair, or not fair, but like you'd get a lot more fucked up if you weren't driving like consistent in
yeah.
every single race.
Yeah, I think that what we got is good, and I think that, you know, if we could see more of that from you, I mean, I think in an episode you gotta win 6 races. I feel like that's the minimum to have a shot in that points way. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, you just got to get those lap lead points. That's the thing. And I mean, even in those races that I was dominating against you, I was fighting for every goddamn lap lead point. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's the thing.
Honestly,
I'd
I've
pull
found
up.
it to be.
No, I just say I pull up and go for every lap lead point every time. That's what I'm here for. Maximum points.
Yeah, and that's, you mentioned to me a little while ago, is just work on my consistency. Like, my driving is good, but if I can just keep it to where I'm just not making mistakes, kind of like what I almost fucking did on airport.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, dude, because I knew from lap 1 you had that shit won, unless you fucked up, like, because I was on the edge of picking the electric car, but I didn't know if that straight was long enough to keep up.
Yeah.
But I was
To
like,
be honest, I thought it was the one with the turn.
I almost picked the one with the turn. If it was the one with the turn, I think you might lose that. I think that the turn allows me to catch up and I can maybe make a move and send it against you to try something. But I knew going into that race I had to get two laps led to have a shot. And when you had the electric car, I'm like, oh my god, this dude's fucking dominating this shit. There's no fucking way. And I was at a point where I was like, do I use the weight up that I kept, but then that negates the point, the lap led. So I was like, this dude's gotta fuck up. And I mean, at the end there, I could have maybe blocked a little harder. But yeah, I think that was one of the things, especially what we talked about in Gran Turismo, though, was you being consistent with your racing. Because I mean, you can pull up, do some shit, and then you just like spin it out, crash, and then you end up in like last. And I noticed that lots of times in like the races that we did with people, right? Like you'd pull up and you'd be in a solid position, all right? You'd be battling somebody for 5th, and then all of a sudden like you're off the track. Or it was the same in F1. It was literally the same in every race, every game that we did, right? You'd be killing it, you're in a good spot, and you throw it off the track. Or F1, you'd break your wing off trying to like make a pass you didn't need to make, or you know, you'd brake too late and break your wing off, something like that. You'd always just end up in a spot where you're either in a barrier, broken wing, or upside down on fire, depending on what game it was. Like,
Most of the latter.
yeah, because that's what we've been playing the longest, is you ending upside down on fire. But like, you know, you got consistent with it, and I mean, I think in Gran Turismo 1v1 you can still work on getting closer in the race, but I think something like F1, the consistency has been there. You know, those last few races of Season 1, and I mean, in Season 2, I mean, you're the only winner so far, because we've done one episode of it and you got the dub. Like, you know, you didn't make a mistake in that race, in that episode, and you got yourself a win. So, yeah, I think that's your thing, is just again, like we've said multiple times, cleaning up the mistakes, being consistent, and you see this here in GTA when that happens. Again, capitalizing on my mistakes is something that I think, especially in the 1v1 situations, is what you have to work on. I think you have worked on it. Again, I think there's moments in Gran Turismo that you can still improve on it, but I mean, here in GTA, I mean, you have not, especially with today's episode, you did not make, you know, a mistake after I made a mistake, right? That's a lot of the things that would happen, right? I'd fuck up, then you would fuck up, and it would negate any gains that you got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, I flipped and fell off the track. Oh, I'm spinning out myself. All right, well, the 5-second lead I had still is 5 seconds. An example of that from recently is the most recent Gran Turismo episode. It was on Barcelona. I fucked up with the wheel. I messed up, went to the grass. You were behind by, I think, 15 seconds when I made the mistake. I think you closed down to like 3 seconds and then just spun it off the track. So again, I think Gran Turismo is one that there's still work to be done on it, but I think in GTA you've definitely done good with that. And I mean, in this episode, it for a second there was looking like a typical WAN episode of come out strong in the beginning, which you did. You were like, I think you had won the first 2 of the first 3 or 3 of the first 4 or something like that. Or something early.
6 of the first 9.
Nice. No, bro, I'm not fucking drag racing with Fiery Sprite 7 at LSIA. You can fuck off. This isn't fucking 2015 GTA, bozo. But I think you had something like that. Like maybe, I think it might have been 2 of the first 3 and you had more laps led, more fastest laps, like all that stuff. And then I pulled up, got a bunch of wins. You had a few races that were just didn't go well for you. But then, you know, once I made the mistake and like you said, the momentum shifting a little bit, you're able to capitalize on it and actually come back, which is not normally what happens when you get down by, you know, 25, 30 points. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean I had like 2 moments I popped off there. Once in the beginning, like you said, and then once after you had your moment of where you came back, and then you had the 2 DNFs, or not DNFs, but disqualifications causing me to pull ahead. So we don't really ever see that in the playlist.
yeah, I mean, I do it sometimes if you get a big lead, but not typically the other way around. I mean, it was like, I think it was like 86 to 120 or something like that. It was something pretty significant. Then you pulled up, got 30 something points for me getting disqualified 2 races in a row. Pulled up on a track I'm good at. Dominate that.
Yeah, that helped as well.
And then again, the Vespucci one, where I said you got those 2 points, and you're like, you know, you didn't think it mattered, but you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. I only got 2 or whatever. You're like, I guess. But I mean, again, you pulled up and got points on a track that you don't like and say you're not good at. So again, it's those little things like that that really help.
That did help. I'm not gonna lie. In a sense, usually it would not, but in a sense where we had like such a close playlist, that did help.
Yeah, I mean, it's different from me saying it when it's, you know, 8-1 for wins or whatever, or 15-1 in an episode. Oh, you got 2 laps left. But I mean, in that point, I knew that was crucial for you because it was so close. I mean, being 6 points behind going to the last race is not a bad gap to be at. Because again, you leading those 2 laps on that race helped you win the episode. If you lead 1, we're tied and we're doing overtime right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, who would have thought though, right when we got rid of the list off and we go to back to overtime rules, that we almost get overtime the first time or second time? That's crazy. Unexpected things like that always happen in the race playlist. But that will be our extra debrief here in the playlist, so we're actually going to wrap it up. We had a little more of a breakdown. Normally we just sort of end the episode, but shout out to Wen for a solid dub and not a Wen Mickey Mouse victory. A legit Wenitarian getting the dub. Of course, in the next episode, we'll see if Wen can pull up and get another dub. I will start, though, with a points advantage. That will actually be a little bit more significant than normal by winning the playlist playoff in this episode. So I should have
See
7
if we
points.
see if we can pull up and have a WAN 100 point or playlist victory.
A playlist list off for Wen.
No. WAN 100 playlist
Oh, Wen 100.
streak. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see about that. What happens first? Do I get to 200 wins or does Wen get to 100? Let's find out. Actually, I'm so closer to 200, so it's not really... I thought I was at like 140. I'm at 165. But that there is Wen's 39th playlist win and 4th of 2023. And that's good stats. You've tied 2018, Gamar,
Nice.
where we had 10 episodes and you won 4. This time we've had 44 and you've won 4. But again, 2 of the last 3. If you look at what you've done recently, when you sort of started picking up, I think it's a good spot. I mean, you're at you're only 2 away from what you had in 2022, so you may be able to pass 2022. I don't know about the other years. It's going to be... I don't know if you can get to 11 in the year, but definitely getting to 6 seems doable. But yeah, with that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Of course, next Sunday, episode number 206, and then we'll be back with Racing Masters on the 18th. So, if you guys want to see some more GTA racing content, next Sunday, Race Plus, episode 206, and on the 18th, we return with a Racing Masters for episode number 37. So, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.